Hello, everyone. Welcome to a series podcast. Today, we're going to be looking at the topic ESG framework for sustainable development in developing countries. Environmental, social, and governance (ESG) framework emphasizes the need for organizations to practice good governance, good corporate governance principles, prioritize the interests of their key stakeholders, and integrate ESG considerations into their strategies and activities in order to achieve a sustainable future and to promote sustainable development. At its core, ESG revolves around three key principles, which is minimizing environmental and social risk and the negative impact arising from business operations. Therefore, maximizing positive environmental and social impact of core business activities and promoting long-term prosperity of both a company and wider society. Fully understanding the ESG context often requires considerations of each of these objectives and the trade-off between them. It therefore inherently demands a multidisciplinary perspective. It is this perspective that has, over time, progressively emerged on multinational companies through a number of evolving and non-mandatory ESG framework guidelines to the point where many states that ESG is no longer an option but a mandatory business pursuit. Simultaneously, the uptick in responsible and ethical investment practices, as well as socially responsible indices and funds, demonstrate a swift towards more sustainable growth management and allows for the reassignment of perceptions about stakeholders to stakeholders, where investors adjust a single version of the latter alongside government, employees, creditors, customers, the local communities, the environment, the foreign jurisdictions, and all other social societal interests. The regulatory environment also plays a critical role in the successful implementation of ESG standards. Government must be committed to creating policies and legal frameworks that encourage businesses to adopt sustainable practices. This include establishing clear guidelines, offering incentives, and enforcing regulations that promote transparency, accountability, ethical behavior. Without a strong regulatory backbone, effort to push ESG standards in developing countries may falter, as companies will have little motivation to comply with voluntary guidelines. In addition, the involvement of various stakeholders such as civil society organizations, consumers, and the private sector is essential for ESG implementation. When these groups actively participate in pushing for higher standards, it creates a culture of accountability and reinforces the importance of sustainability in both business operations and public policies. We appreciate if you like the video and subscribe to the channel so we can reach more listeners like yourself. Until next time, stay informed, stay healthy, and continue exploring the world of healthcare with us. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is sponsored and brought to you by HealthShare Integrated Solutions.